Hey guys! So I just got done watching the Netflix movie called Bird Box, and yo, I just have to give my review on this movie because it left me with so many questions that I'm sure that you all have the same questions that I have. So let me voice my opinion, and I want to hear your feedback because I'm just so lost right now. So if you don't know, Netflix released this new movie called Bird Box, maybe over the weekend. I'm home on the holiday right now, so I was just home bored. I was like, oh, what's this movie? And I just clicked it. I seen the trailer. I was like, okay, this movie seems a little bit good. It's with Sandra Bullock and Sarah Paulson from American Horror Story. So then I started watching it, and it drew me in the first 15 minutes. Pretty much is about something in the air making people crazy and go and kill themselves. So Sandra Bullock is trying to survive this natural disaster. All right, so if you haven't seen the movie, I'm gonna be dropping some spoilers. I'm not gonna really do a review, but I just want to like share my viewpoints. This movie was like a little bit of a reach for me. Okay, how do I start this off? First of all, you cannot look in the sky because something is hypnotizing you. And I thought that by the end of the movie that they were going to say what this demon was, what this warlock or whatever this monster was. They never said that. They never answered the main question. Who is this? Why is it on planet Earth? And why is it doing this to us humans? Like, they never said that. Like, if you're going to make a movie, you have to answer the main question. Who the fuck is this bitch? Give me the answers to the movie, director. Like, what the fuck? This movie reminded me so much of Mark Wahlberg's movie The Happening. It came out like maybe 10, 12 years ago, where the plants were like telling people to go kill themselves. This is what I really thought that this creature, this spirit was in this movie. The plants whispering to people, kill themselves, jump in front of a bus, go into this flaming car. But they just never said that. And maybe they did answer the question. Maybe I need to watch it again because I only watched this movie once. You know how you watch a movie one time, but then you need to watch it a second time to get all the answers or things that you missed the first time. Maybe I need to do that again with this film. I do have to apologize. If you're familiar with my reviews, you know that I like to have like a bug in my corner that plays parts of whatever I'm talking about. But Netflix likes to take down things on YouTube, so I don't want them taking down my video, so you're left with this boring poster in the corner. Sorry. In the poster, you see in the poster that they have blindfolds on and you can't look. And so they had this blindfold on while running through the woods, rowing through the river, and like you didn't bump into anything this whole entire time. You can perfectly roll down the river and not bump into the side of the shore. You swam directly in the middle of the river. Now, I'm not really a rower. Is that a word to use? Rower? I don't row boats. I only did it once. So I don't know if maybe if you're already in the lake that you can just keep rowing straight. I don't know how true that is. But when I do see movies and TV shows, that sometimes bow strays to the side. And it seemed like this Sandra Bullock's boat just kept going in the middle of the river, and they all were blindfolded, and she didn't see not a damn thing. She didn't know what she was doing, none of that. And it just seems such like a reach to me. We're reaching now, we're reaching. But they do say when you do lose your sense of sight that your other senses kick in, like hearing and touching and stuff like that. So maybe that is true, especially when she was like running through the woods and she didn't hit not one goddamn tree. She didn't bump into not one tree. She fell down a hill, but she didn't run into one tree. If it was me, as soon as I would have as soon as I started walking or skipping in the woods, my ass would have hit a tree like that. She didn't hit one tree. You're reaching, director, you're reaching. Oh. And on top of that, they were driving blind too. They went to a grocery store, had painted windows black, put up tape behind for the camera, so when they reverse, they don't see anything. And they're driving blind. And the GPS is telling them what street to turn down. This is Armageddon, and things that just stopped in the middle of everyday living. There's gonna be things in the middle of the road. People, buses, cars, just laying in the middle of the road. They're swerving around the cars because the GPS is telling them how to swerve around the car. Like, you're reaching. If it was me driving, my ass would hit the light pole as soon as I drove out the driveway. Or the mailbox, or something. Like, I would have hit, my car would have been like, boom. The airbags would have been deflated. You're reaching. The movie was interesting. I can't lie. It caught my attention, like I said, within the first 15 minutes of the movie. Between the woman smashing her head in the hospital and then Sarah Paulson getting hypnotized and then her killing herself, it caught my attention. But it annoyed me because I wanted my questions to be answered. Like I said, who the fuck was this demon or creature or alien doing this to us? And then I didn't understand why some people, like the crazy people, were able to walk around and see. Like, why was this creature using those crazy people as pioneers to get other people to look into their, to just look in the sky? I didn't get why the crazy people were able to see and not the regular sane people. I didn't get that part. Maybe I have to watch the movie again to just understand that logic or that understanding. I know this movie is a book, and maybe the book gives more details about what is this thing. This movie it caught my attention. It reminded me also of The Quiet Place, which I didn't like. Where The Quiet Place also had these like alien things, and we didn't get answers to why these alien things were on Earth, and why they didn't like sound or whatever. It was better than The Quiet Place, I say that, and it was better than The Happening. I thought that The Happening and The Quiet Place were both, well, The Happening was kind of good. Quiet Place was just stupid. The Happening was alright, but this movie I would give like a 6.5 out of 7. I mean 6.5 or 7 out of 10. And then I didn't like the fact that Sarah Bullock was such like a cold-hearted person. She named her children boy, girl. Like, really? You didn't want to give them names? You named them boy, girl? Like, really? Even Adam and Eve created names for their children and they didn't have anything to go off of. And you gave them boy, girl? The fuck? When I heard the voices, I thought it was Donald Trump whispering in people's ear. You know, because this shit did start happening in Russia first in the movie. You saw that, right? The Russians were like going crazy, killing themselves. And you all know that Trump, you know, is in like cahoots with the Russians. I think it was Trump doing it. I think Trump was behind this. I think this was his doing. That's the reason why we need to get his ass impeached, all right? This was just like, the director was trying to tell us. The director was whispering in my ear, impeach Trump, impeach Trump. So, do you guys agree with me? Are you guys lost like I was in the movie? Comment below, let me know. And I think that we need justice for Tom. We need justice for, isn't the black guy in the movie? I think his name was Tom. We need justice for him. He was such a good guy in the movie. We need justice for him. Do I want to see a sequel? No, I don't. I don't want to see a sequel. I've seen enough. If they do make a sequel, I want it to be better than Cloverfield. Those sequels are stupid to me. Cloverfield is another movie where we didn't get answers from. And this movie seems like another Cloverfield in a way, where they'll make a sequel, but it'll be a whole new storyline, and we still will be lost with questions. So I don't want to see a sequel, but it was a good solo film. Like I said, a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 7. 7 out of 10. Check it out, guys. It's not a bad film. If you have nothing to do for 2 hours and you're just at home, like me, on holiday break, check it out. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Please subscribe to my page if you haven't already. And while you're at it, look at my page and check out my other videos. Comment and leave your opinion on whether you agree or disagree with me. I look forward to talking to you all again. Bye, guys.